In ancient Roman society, the quest for divine guidance played a pivotal role in shaping decisions, both personal and political. The Romans firmly believed that the gods communicated their will and intentions to mortals through various means, one of the most significant being oracles. Additionally, a rich tapestry of divination methods enabled the Romans to seek insight into the future and understanding of their circumstances, practices integral to the spiritual life of the Republic and later the Empire. Oracles were revered figures in Roman culture, believed to act as intermediaries between the human and divine realms. They provided prophetic insights that guided everything from political decisions to personal matters. Among the most famous oracles was the Sibylline oracle, whose prophecies were recorded in the Sibylline book. These texts were consulted during crises or pivotal moments, and their predictions held significant weight in advising leaders, especially during times of war or calamity. One notable example of the reliance on oracles can be found during the Second Punic War, when the Romans sought counsel from the oracle at Delphi, which was actually a Greek oracle, but influential to Roman leaders. The desire for prophetic insights indicated a collective need for reassurance and clarity from the divine, emphasizing the Romans' belief in the influence of higher powers on earthly affairs. The Romans employed a rich variety of divination methods, each designed to interpret the will of the gods and seek insights into the future. Some of the predominant techniques included augury. One of the most esteemed forms of divination, augury involved interpreting the flight patterns and behaviors of birds. Augurs, trained practitioners of this art, observed which directions birds flew from or to, and their particular species, interpreting these signs as omens for upcoming events. For instance, if a flock of birds flew from left to right, it was often seen as a favorable omen for action, while flight patterns signaling retreat could foreshadow war or losses. Haruspicy. This method focused on inspecting the entrails of sacrificed animals, particularly the livers. The haruspex, a skilled practitioner, would analyze the size, shape, color, and condition of the organs, attributing meaning to the signs provided by these visceral readings. The Romans believed that favorable or unfavorable conditions could be divined through these examinations, guiding them in matters of state and personal decisions. Astronomy, or astrologia. The Romans paid close attention to the movements of celestial bodies, believing that the stars and planets held prophetic meanings for human affairs. This method involved the observation of solar and lunar eclipses, planetary alignments, and other astronomical events. Astrologers would create horoscopes to offer insights into personal destinies, as well as societal events linking terrestrial life with cosmic movements. Reading omens. The Romans were keen observers of everyday phenomena, carefully interpreting events such as thunder, lightning, or unusual occurrences as potential omens. These signs were recorded meticulously, and decisions were frequently postponed until their meanings were explored and understood, showcasing the profound belief in divine influence. Oracles and divination played a significant role in Roman culture, reflecting the people's desire for connection with the divine and understanding of their fate. The practices of augury, haruspicy, astrology, and interpreting omens served to align human actions with the perceived will of the gods, shaping political strategies, military campaigns, and personal lives. As we consider the importance of these practices in Roman society, we can reflect on how the search for guidance from higher powers continues in contemporary cultures. What parallels can we draw between ancient Roman divination and modern practices of seeking spiritual insight or guidance? By examining the intricate relationship between the divine and human decision-making in ancient Rome, we gain insights into the ways that belief systems shape societal norms and individual actions. How do our own beliefs inform the decisions we make today, and what role does divination, whether literal or metaphorical, play in our understanding of the world around us?